Hey everyone, Nathan here from Coins and ICOs, and today I want to talk to you about Miniapps. Okay, so nowadays chatbots are in very common use. In the advertising world, in the business world, maybe some of you experienced it when you were spammed, because that happens too. Um, so I'm sure all of you experienced chatbot. But what is a chatbot? So, a chatbot is basically a system that you can use to send automated messages to your customers, your client, and so on. And for example, if you have a website, you can use it whenever someone lands on a certain page. An example you can look at here is Gladius. Okay, so that's a chatbot. Now, you didn't see it here, but if you go inside a Gladius website, automatically, after like a minute, automatically this pops up. So this is basically a chatbot. Okay, so after we covered that, let's talk a little bit of background. So Miniapps is a new generation chatbot that is also a marketplace that will be based on blockchain technology. Now, because it's a marketplace, that means that customers will be able to pair up with developers in the market, for example, and create their own template that will serve their business strategy in the way that's best for them. So if somebody goes into the Miniapps platform, he will be able to build his own chatbot that will serve his needs in the best way. So that's good. Now, Miniapps also have a visual builder in the platform. So this will also help customers that don't have a background in programming or visual software and so on. This will give them the opportunity to get the best result because they will be able to build their own bot. Now, the founders, Vitaly and Yuri, and all the others, have a main goal. Now, their main goal is to offer a service at a relatively low price from what's in the market today. And actually, one of the reasons they created this platform is so that it will be used by medium and small businesses all around the world. So they are targeting small and medium businesses by building this platform. Now, a very important thing that you should take into consideration is that Miniapps platform has already been built and is being used right now by about 10 million mobile users around the world. Now, this is pretty amazing. Now, for those of you who know a little bit about the ICO world, this is something that we rarely see in the ICO world. We rarely see an ICO that has a product already that is used worldwide and that is sending almost 1 billion messages a month. That's pretty amazing. And that tells us that Miniapps, first of all, that Miniapps team is serious people. It's not a couple of dudes thinking about an idea and raising money. It's a professional team that has built a product already, and the only thing that is left for them now is to market that product and to get it out there. So they're halfway in. So the team looks pretty solid. It's a big team, and they have a lot of advisors also. So that's important. When you're looking into an ICO, my advice is always look at the team and go into their LinkedIn profiles, check them out, because eventually the team is what makes this ICO or another ICO successful. So that is an important thing you should look into. Now, this is the core features. We've talked about some of them before. For example, the visual editor. Miniapps has a visual builder for prototyping and development of chatbots front end. So that will be a lot easier. This will make it a lot easier to build a chatbot with a developer or even without a developer. And they're going to have testing tools to make this whole process better and easy maintenance. That's important. And that's about it. Now let's move on to the coin distribution and the token sale. Okay, so the total amount of tokens generated will be 20 million. So there are going to be 20 million tokens. And the tokens are Ethereum based. Okay, so the tokens will be Ethereum based. Now 10 million will be sold in the crowd sale, and the price will be 0.01 Ethereum, which is about $3 now. So it's $3 for a token. Now, an important thing that you should always, in my opinion, should always take into consideration is when you're looking into an ICO, always check if the tokens that will not be sold will be burned or not. Now, Miniapps will burn the remaining tokens. So the tokens that will not be sold from the 10 million in the crowd sale that will not be sold will be burned. Now, this is important. Why? Because if, for example, an ICO wanted to sell 20 million tokens, but he sold only 10 million. So if he burns the remaining 10 million tokens, he just cut his token circulation in 50%. Now that's great, because if you bought tokens at a certain price and now the token supply is 50% less, it's good for you because now there's less supply. And when there's less supply, the demand is higher. So that's important. Now, regarding the coin distribution, 50% of the coins will be reserved for Miniapps team, and 35% will be reserved for the partners and advisors and bounty campaign, and so on. So the soft cap is $5 million, and the hard cap is 100,000 Ethereum. Now, 100,000 Ethereum is $30 million. So the hard cap is $30 million. Now, one last thing I want to talk to you about, I think it's pretty cool. One of the things that Miniapps is doing here is that if someone doesn't want to use their tokens to actually use the platform and build a chatbot and use their service, etc., if somebody just wants to be an investor, sometimes some of us, when we invest into an ICO, we don't want to use their service. We just want to be invested in this ICO because we believe that this ICO will be worth a lot in the future. So if somebody just wants to invest in an ICO, he will be able to lease his tokens to users that want to build a chatbot, and he will get paid for doing so. So it's not like in other ICOs where if you don't need to use the service that the ICO is offering you, the only option here is just to hold the tokens for investment. But here you can hold the coins for investment and also rent them out to other users. So that's a great idea. And of course, in the description below, I added their Telegram link to the Telegram group because I think, again, as I said in other videos, I think Telegram is one of the best ways to get connected with the team and to get all the answers you need. So feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. This has been Nathan from Coins and ICOs. Thank you.